Hey, welcome back. So today it'll be a little bit different. We'll start with our riddle and we'll continue on. I am invisible yet powerful. I often show up when you're doubtful. I whisper when the noise dies down and help you where decisions crown. What am I? It started like an ordinary Tuesday evening. You walked into the kitchen, phone in hand, just trying to figure out what to make for dinner. A quick search for an easy 15-minute meals somehow spiraled into a huge crisis. 1 minute, you're debating chicken versus pasta. The next, you're on LinkedIn looking at career changes, texting your group chat for life advice, and wondering if an ad about Costa Rica is a sign for a vacation. Then, Googling the cost of living in Portugal and wondering if your life would be simpler if you became a goat farmer. Welcome to adulthood, where even the smallest decision can feel like a psychological thriller. You're balancing family, aiding parents, kids, spreadsheets, laundry piles, and a creeping suspicion that everyone else got a secret adulting manual that you missed. Uncertainly, that isn't an exception anymore. It's the background music of life. Uncertainty is the new normal, and finding clarity isn't about having all the answers. It's about learning how to listen to yourself when everything around you is loud. Clarity doesn't scream, it whispers. But it can't be overheard over your calendar notifications and group chat rants. So one day, instead of frantically making a decision mid scroll, give yourself 10 minutes of silence. Maybe you journaled. Maybe you started to just stare out the window. Either way, the noise faded and something became clearer and it really emerged. So, example, you breathe through the panic before a big decision at work, and suddenly it doesn't feel like the end of the world. It just felt like a choice. Instead of making a big decision while multitasking, try maybe journaling, praying, taking a walk. Your gut can't speak to you over chaos. Next thing, it's tempting to spiral into everything you don't know. The economy, your job security, whether your child's math work is done, is a secret form of psychological warfare. But grounding yourself in your current values gives you a compass. You realize, so example, say you've realized, I want more time at home, more creativity, and less drama. Boom, that narrowed your options and your stress. That will allow you to anchor yourself and make decisions that truly matter and not worrying about what happened 5 years ago. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to make small moves, not a perfect one. Spoiler alert. You won't figure out your whole life this week, but one small move beats overthinking yourself into a headache. For example, instead of quitting your job dramatically, you talked to someone in a new field. You didn't burn it all down. You just cracked open the window. Think through some things. Action breeds clarity. Overthinking breeds paralysis. Another thing you could do is, instead of quitting that job, go volunteer, take a course, or have coffee with someone in the field. It's progress without the pressure. And the last thing, clarity isn't lightning. It's a lamplight. It doesn't show the whole road, just the next step. In your adulthood, decisions like in your 30s, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, decisions are rarely black and white. They're made in kind of like a gray zone between morning coffee and evening chaos, but you've learned. You don't need all the answers to move forward. You just need to trust what you do know. So the next time life feels uncertain, pause, get quiet, start with what's true for you today. Take one imperfect step. You don't have to figure everything out. You just have to keep going. I am Clarity. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. With that being said, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And have an amazing, amazing day.